Good morning all. It's a lovely day out today, and I thought I'd start this lovely morning with a bit of an update. So we're on our 6th week now. 6 weeks in as a HGV driver. Obviously still pretty much a newbie. Tons and tons to learn. However, at the same time, things are happening a lot smoother and much better than what it was 6 weeks ago, to be honest. And I was talking to the guy that did my assessment at the firm, because he had a newbie with him, the new pass as well, and he was quite nervous and stuff, and he just said to the guy, look, have a chat with him and take it from there. And yeah, not gonna lie, things are much easier at the moment. Things are much easier at the moment, I'm not gonna lie, things are better. And yeah, I think, like I keep saying in all my videos, with time you'll get better, and that's just the only way to describe it, really. Time is ahead of everything. This bus moving into my lane here. And not only am I a better HGV driver, better lorry driver, I never considered myself a bad driver in the first place, but my skills on the road in general, being on a car, motorbike, whatever, the skills have improved. The reason why you become that professional driver once you do your HGV test, and once you start working with the HGV, is that, you know, hopefully you're not just a HGV driver when you're driving an HGV, you are a HGV by the mode as you're driving along. So as you notice, I'm always looking in the mirrors, and that's just the way I drive in general. I've always kind of been like that, I guess, and that's what made me want to go into lorries as well, and everything else. So still okay with the company that I'm working for, and everything else. Still all good. I'm not planning to change, like I said before. Not planning to go from that company to another company at any point soon. Anyway, I'm happy where I am. They were the first company that gave me a shot and everything, so I respect them for that, and I'm always going to be thankful. And whilst I'm still feeling good about the company and so on, there's absolutely no reason for me to be looking at other jobs and things like that. What I have been looking at, however, is this second part of my dream. So first part of my dream was to go into lorry driving, started driving HGVs, do the license, get experience, and then start looking at motorsport work. And now that's what I really want to do. I want to do European work, and I want to do, I've said it before, if I was in the financial position where I can do a Formula 1 season for free, I would probably do it for free. Obviously, like I say, if I was in a financial position to do so, and if someone came along and said, right, we've got weekend here for you, you're going to do the full weekend as you would be as a team tracker, if you like. Yes, I would definitely do that. I would definitely take that opportunity, no doubt about it. Especially Belgium, Hungary, Imola, Monza, British Grand Prix, yes, to a certain extent. Definitely do that as well. So definitely the second part of my dream. First part I've done, do the license and so on. I know you guys probably thinking, what the fuck is this guy on about? The dream. To me, it was a dream since I was little. Since I was little, and all my neighbours, where I'm from in Portugal, a couple of my neighbours had lorries. Their sons, my age at the time, already involved in lorrying, and I'm talking about as soon as they could reach, the feet, the pedals with their feet. That's it. They were driving lorries. So I've always had that. I never made it happen. I came to the UK in 1996. I was 14 years old when I came over. And up until I was about 22, 23, I worked a few different jobs, and then eventually I got myself into construction, where I became a site manager. And I was a site manager for about 15 years or so before I even started thinking about driving lorries. So well paid job, to the point that what you get paid driving a lorry, I used to probably get paid that in a couple of days doing site management. So the money is definitely 100% not what attracted me to come and drive the lorries. Number one. No, not for the money. Not for the money. About 4 years ago, I say about 2 to 3 years ago, I stopped the site management side of things because my mental health was starting to suffer from it, if you like. And I've said, right, enough is enough. I need to give this up. I had a bit of a changing career where I was working in the garage with a couple of mates. They had the garage, went to work with them, just to answer phones, do quotes and things like that. Really enjoyed it, to be honest, but they knew that was not going to be forever. At some point I was going to do my lorry license and I was going to go away and drive the lorry. So thank you for their support as well in that side of things, because it really helped me. I helped them a little bit, if you like, not too much, but I think it made them realise that they needed another person in their business just to do that side of things that they don't have time to do. So anyway, that aside, I came into the lorry business 100% not for the money. If I wanted money, I would have stayed in my previous career where I got paid really, really well, incredibly well. Right, so moving on, driving lorries, and my first 6 weeks, brilliant.